So, an 8 and a 6 do not a good game make. Take it from this loser. So,
2018 winner.
And current big fat loser.
Hey now, I'm Phil.
And I'm Carly.
And welcome back to our Road 2 series, where we're commentating on our games from the Digital Catan World Championship 2021.
And today it is my fourth game in what has been, to be honest, a downward spiral, to be perfectly frank. It started off bad, it got a bit better.
Game 2 was good. The last game...
Still didn't win. The last game was worse.
Wasn't much fun.
Still didn't win. So imagine me on a Sunday afternoon desperately trying to connect to any game on the Catan Universe server because everyone had finished. The only people left were people playing their 6th and 7th games, being like, yeah, see if I can get some more points, see if I can do a bit better. Whereas I'm like, oh dear God, I need to do 2 more. Why is it taking 15 minutes to connect?
And we need
I'll
to
say
win.
It was all my fault. Oh yeah, at this point I'm just desperate for a win. We said in the last video that I was maybe playing a bit too conservatively.
You think?
Definitely.
Okay.
I think I would have stood half a chance if I had thrown more roads down early on,
Yeah.
And I also said in the last video that I did get hammered by some 7s.
Yeah, no,
Not
the 7s
to
are
use
pretty
that
rough.
as an excuse, but I did. I lost a lot of cards. So at this point, it is, oh man, it's desperation station. I'm just hoping for the best. And I did connect because, there is a game, there's evidence, but it was stress. Stress levels were very, very high at this point.
What time are you playing the games at?
At this point, it must have been maybe 3 or 4. And I think it was only open until 7 p.m. GMT.
Yeah. 3 or 4, but that's not... I wouldn't have thought that there'd be so much trouble getting a game.
It was that much trouble.
Yeah.
No shade, Catan Universe. It was all my fault. But yeah, it was that much trouble.
So it's pretty safe to say hopes weren't very high going into this after last
No,
game.
I was miserable and I wanted to tend. Did that work
But
to my
we'll
favour?
soon see. We'll find out. You ready to watch?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's roll.
First placement.
So where... Okay, so... Let me see the board. Where are we going here? What are the numbers?
8, 3, 10, 8, 5, 10 are looking pretty good. I think I was...
Oh, 8, 5, 10. Yeah, the or. Good.
Mm-hmm.
8, 3, 10 is good too with the wheat, but I don't like those 3s.
I know.
Don't like those 3s. But then... Well, the 5, 9, 10 is pretty good. Top right. Or is all or nothing really with the 1, 8. So I would probably go on an or just to make sure you're getting it. And yeah. Red. Your colour finally.
I was pretty happy about that.
This could be a good omen.
It could be.
Could be.
It could be. So I'm pointing down because wheat is something that I need, obviously. And I thought 9 would be a better chance of getting wheat as opposed to the 8-3.
But do you think no one's going to go in the 10-9 desert?
Yeah, I could be wrong because I can't remember.
The wheat, it's interesting that the wheat port's right on the wheat too.
Mm-hmm.
So to get on the 9-10 desert isn't that bad. If you
Not
build
at
2
all.
roads down, build on the 9, you've got double 9 wheat on the wheat port.
Whereas if someone were to land on, say, somewhere like the 9-10-3, or basically anywhere they could get wood, sheep and brick, like an 8 and a 3 on a 3-1 port is very tempting, especially when there's 3 other people who have to make 2 goes each before I go again.
Yeah.
And I just didn't have the confidence that 3-1 port would still be available to me further in the game, or I should say when I place my second settlement. Even that was my fear. So I was like, I need wheat. 9's a good number. Go down.
And also, you're on the best brick and at the brick port.
Mm-hmm.
So, if no one goes on the 10-9 wheat, you're looking real good for the ports anyway. The desert is kind of annoying right there, except it's you're good position so far.
Blue made a great move, on that wood port as well. Like you said, it was a good spot for sure.
Yeah, it's always good. Like, again, even the sheep port right beside it, you get the 3, 4, 6 sheep, and no one goes on the 11-4 coast to the sheep port, and you can move down there.
Look,
that's insane.
That's not happening. I definitely. I'm.
No
Yeah.
one's doing that.
No, I don't remember doing that myself. Like I said, this was a few weeks ago that I recorded it, but
Yeah.
that's a Phil move. It's not a Kylie move.
I would only do that. Okay, if I was last, I would only do that if my first settlement would be on the 3, 4, 6 with the road between the 4 and the 6.
Mm-hmm.
My second settlement would be somewhere where I get a brick and a wood. So either the 624 or the 924.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my first go, guaranteed road, build between the 11 and the 4. And this is all hypothetical because of course you've got no wheat, but you're in a
and there is my point proven. It's an appealing spot. It is.
Yeah. Yeah, because Orange
is placing both of them. Like now they're probably going to land themselves maybe on, what do they need? Sheep? Yeah. That's it. Build that road.
It's daring
southwards.
though.
It's daring to, I know.
2, 3, 4, 6, 8.
Don't sleep on sheep, that sort of stuff. And not building anywhere near one. But I guess they're holding out hope that they'll be able to trade significantly with whoever lands on that sheep cluster.
But with the 2, like, they're not great numbers. 2, 3, 4. I mean, look, we'll see. The dice could be with them.
Do you know what? It's kind of similar to the numbers I started off with in the last game, or was it game 2? But it was, I was on an 8 and a 6 and a 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think an 8, 6, a 2, and then like 2 3s and a 4.
Yeah.
So, an 8 and a 6 do not a good game make. Take it from this loser.
2018 winner.
And current big fat loser.
The considering Orange went last, I don't know what their plan is with their roads. Both roads are going in the same direction, so one of them is a wasted road. On the coast, I would have put the road maybe on the 8 to go down and get the other 8.
I would have definitely put the road in the 8. Yes.
Or considering the road is already going on the 3, there's no need for their second road between the 6 and the 4. Then it should go towards the coast.
Yeah, point it north.
So,
maybe wrap around the 6, or getting at that 2 and the 2 and the 5 is.
Yeah. Because they're going to build, they clearly want to build on the 6-3, and they need one road, but if it comes from either the coast or between the 4 and the 6, one of them didn't need to be in that direction.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean?
It's hard to know which one was made in error, though,
Well, the 4-6-2 was placed first. Well, second.
Yeah.
So, they already had the road on the coast, on the 3. So, I don't know.
So I need wood and I need wheat.
Are you going on the 6-3 coast?
6-3 coast.
Wood and wheat.
There's only one spot to get 3 numbers as well.
You are. Oranges. Right, well then.
So to rewind and answer which one of his roads was more of a waste, it was both of them.
Well, now both. Yeah. So now.
I've also put a target on my back there.
Orange, not on sheep, is like 2 wasted roads.
I know.
Like that is a killer.
But I'm on an 8 and a 6, and my other 3 numbers
3,
in
5,
this
10.
instance are a little bit better than 2 3s and a 2. So
yes.
I'm pretty happy with that.
Yes. So,
But no, I 100% expect Orange to crucify me with the robber wherever he can that we don't share spaces.
But so far, there's none that you don't share. Sorry, you could the and the 10, I guess, just for you. But I don't know if Orange is going to be in the position to crucify you.
We'll see, won't we? Yeah. Well, there we go. Orange has rolled a 7.
Okay. Is this going? If this is on the 5 or the 10, we know exactly what they're doing.
You might just throw it on the 3 to be like, how dare you? Oh no, stealing from green.
Okay.
Doesn't hold a grudge. Knows what they want. Respect.
Interesting. Because now, he's locking down. Green can't get wheat now.
of road. And I don't.
But I don't think, has anyone even... I don't think... nothing's been rolled yet. So annoying early in the game. Okay, so... Yeah, I mean, really, for blue and green, any 7 is going to be on the 8. Well, it doesn't make any much difference now, I think, in the early game, because what's or in the early game? In the second half of the game, I predict that Robert not leaving the 8.
Or his dev cards in the early game.
Yeah.
You know, which is important, for sure.
True. But I suppose, well, for me, I try and expand out first. The early bought dev cards for me would be if I'm constantly near 7 cards, I need to ditch cards. So I'd rather get a dev card. But generally my goal is to spread out.
That's
what about
fair.
you?
Yeah, trying to, it all depends on where I place my first starters, but yeah, spreading them out and, like you said, trying to be less conservative with what's in my hand, and the easiest way to do that is with dev cards, isn't it? You know,
get an early year of plenty is crucial. Like, can be crucial.
Can be, yeah. But how many year of plenties are there? 2?
2.
Yeah. That's a gamble. So right now I'm just like hoping, but this seems to be echoing some of the, like, my first game in the Road 2 series, where people were allergic to trading.
Hasn't been a huge amount. Like, they're looking for ores, brick 2.
Yeah, lots of offers, none accepted just yet.
So an 8 rolled. So of course, I mean.
Yeah, now get used to it.
Robber on the 8. So there's orange going down
along the 8. Because what else would you do other than building up along the tube at this point if you were in his position, their position? I would
say, I'd go down the 8 first, because once you get the 8, I mean, if orange can get to the 5-2 coast or port, double 8s, like, that's good. I mean, realistically, it's all they have.
Plus, it's kind of more, it's easier to go for the 8s now. It would take longer for blue to obstruct the spot at the ore port than it would for me to chuck 2 roads down and completely mess up their route along the 8.
Yeah.
So now now it's just, okay, what can I do? Build a city. When in doubt, build a city. Got nothing else, build a city.
Starting off strong.
Yeah. Starting off with, cities are never a priority in an early game for me. It's always more like a happy surprise, like, oh, I've got a load of ore. Let's do it.
Yeah.
No dev cards played yet. 1 bought by green.
And then the robber's on the 8, so if it's a knight, do you reckon they're holding on to it for
when it's
for defense?
Yeah, when it's on their
Yeah, you and orange are both on the 6, both on the 8. And the only shared hex with the green and blue is the 10 brick. So yeah, I feel you and orange are going to be targets.
Of course, which is
throughout the game.
You know, that's a bummer for orange for definite.
Oh, you're plenty. Oh, just what we were saying there.
Yeah, that's how if you're going to get a year of plenty, getting it as the first dev card is kind of the perfect spot.
Yeah.
And it also gets green off the mark. And like looking at greens, you know, numbers and placements, great setup.
Yeah. If green can get to the red, if green can get to the 4-8 coast.
Sorry.
See,
what?
No, the blue getting onto that sheep port.
Oh, could you blame him? Yeah, makes a lot of sense.
Both green and blue on prime sheep hexes.
Yeah.
That if either of them got the port,
oh my god, get that port, stick a city on it. It's essentially something for nothing at your turn.
Yeah, I think if I was green, I wouldn't have gone to the 11-6 desert. I would have gone to the 4. I would have gone to the 4 port first, because the port. Well, I feel the port is much more beneficial than the 6-11.
But he would have had to have built 2 roads to get there. You know.
Yeah, true.
And, you know, if he had to build 2 roads, he wouldn't have been able to place a settlement. And then you'd be, once again, pretty stressed trying to beat out blue.
Yeah, yeah,
Immediately
you're right.
putting the fire under your own arse.
Yeah.
Just crossing my fingers and hoping. Like, does anyone have wheat? I don't know.
See, it's on the best spot already. You're taking it off
Yeah.
the 6, and it's very good already.
I'm conscious that I have a lot of... Yeah, it didn't pan out. I was like, I've got 6 ores, so surely this person will have 1 wheat.
Yeah, I think if anyone's been keeping track, they know that you've got heaps of ore, so they're like, I'm not giving you another city.
I ain't getting it.
But having said that, yeah, 4 ore for a wheat's still good, because another 8 you've got.
That's it.
Like, yeah.
I've got 2 more. And see? Already learning from the last game. Not holding stuff in my hand and waiting for a 7 to come
Well, there you
to
go.
take it away.
Here we are, city in hand.
Exactly.
Now it's
City in hand with 3 rolls. Or,
4
3
rolls
rolls to
away.
get to me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's scary when you get to this. When there's the maximum amount of rolls left and you've got 7 cards. Aye.
Orange bought a dev card earlier on there, which I missed as well. Which excites me, because hopefully they'll hoof it off the 8 and the 6 when the time comes.
Yeah, because you've got, the 8 and the 6, you've got orange kind of on your side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Stuff like this is like city in hand. You should obviously build a city, and I'm like 2 dev cards though.
Yeah.
Get 2 dev cards in a row.
I think I'd go for the city, except I'd be hoping a 3 gets rolled. The city and a dev card. I'm greedy
God,
now.
the dream.
Because I think, if you got the city first, the dev cards will sort themselves out.
Yeah.
Because you'll be rolling in cards. Damn. Or a couple of 6s get rolled, trade the 4 wood for wheat, and get your dev card in the same turn.
Mm-hmm. Right now, though, I'm just like, no seconds.
Yeah. This
If
is
there's a 7, a city's going down. Like, it's an easy decision for me to make, though. You know,
yeah,
then.
because that's the best. Yeah, because
There it is. There
but
she
having
is.
said that, you lose 5, you still have a city. Now you're scared. Are they robbing from you?
No, I rolled it.
Oh, you. Oh
Yeah,
God, what
so
am
it's
I
going
looking
right
at?
back in the 6.
Sorry.
it's cool.
What am I looking at?
Yeah, I feel like you're like, oh, you're red now. What happened?
Yeah, I think I was looking at orange. I thought orange rolled it, so I was like, oh, you're laughing.
First 5
Oh,
up
look
the
at
game.
this. Get a 6 now.
I know.
Here we go.
Very happy chappy indeed.
Right, I'm confident. Carly, I'm calling this one already. I'm going to call this you win.
Oh my
I'm already
God.
calling this.
That's good. Off camera, he might have called a couple of them and been really wrong. So I do remember how this one ends as well. I realise I forgot quite a lot of what happens in these games, but I do remember how this one ends.
I would have done that.
You would have taken that trade?
I would have taken, because you kind of you do need wood.
Mm-hmm.
And if you took the trade and rolled a 6, there's 3 roads.
Yeah, but that's if I took the trade and if a 6 is rolled.
But then,
you know,
even if another 6 wasn't rolled, you've got a road.
I can trade for it. Yeah.
Well, if you gave 1 brick for a wood, you'd have a road in hand now. And then maybe 6 gets rolled. You got a
See, I think people might be a bit tasty for brick, though. You know, it's like who else is getting it? There has been 110. I think there was a 2 rolled. Do I get impatient? Already, I'm watching this now, being like, X out of that past, Carly. Why are you waiting?
See, yeah, you kind of. I think I would, because of the numbers, trade 4 brick for an ore and buy a dev card. Oh, boom.
I can't do that.
Oh, you
I've
got the
none.
thing.
Yeah.
It was the other way around. Yeah.
Risk it for a
To hold-
biscuit. Risk it for a biscuit.
Oh.
That's how I play. That's classic me.
Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, no. Damn. No settlements to turn into a city. Okay. Well, let's get a 6 and a dev card.
2 more rolls.
2.
3 more rolls
3
till it
more.
gets to me. Yeah, there it is.
Oh,
There
no.
it is.
Well, I get the brick. off you go.
I don't think I'll get rid of all of it. Yeah, because like I need to build a road and a settlement, and there's not a lot of brick in game so far. Anyway.
True that.
Oh,
I
know.
The one.
The one.
Yeah, you mean you'd take the risk.
Yeah, old habits die hard. What can I say? 9 cards, that's fine. Yeah, I can make it 4 rolls. Don't worry about it. Be grand. This is good stuff, though.
Orange holding on to that dev card for a while.
Yes, she has. Yeah. And it's on the 6.
Oh, well, there you go.
Oh. Okay.
If I was her, I would have put on the 5 brick. No?
On the 5 brick.
She put it on the 8 wheat. And it's okay. Yeah. Green isn't getting wheat, but then...
That's been put on the 8 wheat before, actually. Oh, it was put there before there was 2 settlements on the 6 are a sheep as well.
Yeah. And it was before your city on the 5, I think, too. Oh, well, okay. Orange just building a settlement there. They need to get up to the ore board. Need to. And also they could do with getting up to that 5 wheat too. The 2-5 ore port is awesome for them.
Yeah.
They need to get there. Top priority for them now. Here we go.
Just a road. I couldn't get the well, I was offered a wheat from Green, but they wanted a wood. So
no can do. Ay.
Who else has? No, still no more dev cards, but...
No bot, but then Green... Yeah, Green now has been holding on to theirs for ages, so...
Yeah, no, I think that might be a safe assumption.
Yeah, they know you're rolling in the ore, but... We need that wood. Blue really obviously won. Oh. Spending a lot of time in that trade. No one on the other 9.
No, well, hopefully I will be soon.
Yeah.
Because the 3s have not been that fruitful.
Not being kind.
Like right now, I'm just praying for, I guess, another 8 that I can trade 4 to 1. Get that weight and get a settlement down.
Green is desperate for a wood.
Green may wait. Yeah, Green is desperate for wood.
They're panicking too because they also have 7 cards. So
oh man,
that's a good. I think.
I wasn't even considering it at that. I was like, no.
Well, you're already on 9
I know what I
cards.
want. Yeah.
Yeah, to bump up to 11 cards and then roll to 7. What's the point in trading? 11 good for a green there. Although they're like, I don't want ore. I don't want more ore.
They're saying that now. The ore numbers are an 8 and 2 11s. They're gonna want ore.
They're gonna want ore. There we go. Back on.
So that's one of those. Wow, I can do nothing with all these cards hand.
Yeah.
God.
Well, with 3, I think. Well,
yeah,
I mean,
take it. Here you go, green.
Yeah, and then 4 ore for yeah. No, that's the best thing you could have done.
Absolutely.
Because you're laughing now. And there's an
3 to 1 port. Listen, 3 to 1 port.
It's
needed. Plus, like the 8s have been kind, so I'm just sort of like counting on more of those. Because I think like we can both agree there's nothing worse than trading 4 to 1 in anything.
It's always a killer to trade like 4 to 1 to build a set. Say, trade 4 wood for a sheep to build a settlement on the wood port. And you're like, I'm trading the most amount of wood to get on the trade. But yeah. Green really wants brick. I mean road. Oh my god, wants a road, but really needs wood.
I think green really wants two wood, ideally, because like looking at where they're building, there's only one spot left with 3 tiles. 9, 11, 3 are good numbers. Position wise, yeah, like there's nowhere better. 2 more roads across is a lovely way to link for longest road, and then they have a lot of coastline to expand out on that 8, and even a little bit.
Well, there's only one spot on the 8 for them to build on.
But for roads.
Oh, for roads,
for
yeah.
roads, if that's the route they wanted to go down, then yeah.
Other than going down south, down to the 12, they've only got one position on the 8.
No, I'm talking about if they connect the roads across the 3.
Oh, no,
yeah.
definitely. That's longest road, definitely. But then if they continue the road between the 3 and the 8, and then between the 8 and the 4, they've only got one spot available left on the wheat.
To build on.
Yeah,
yes.
and then to go back up to the 10 if they want to continue their road. So not a huge amount of space to build out on.
No, but I maintain like if they're going for longest road, it's a good way to go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
I'd be doing something if I was green anyway, because they're still on 3. Could be on 4. Could be on 5.
Could be.
But
could be on 5. Yeah.
Maybe. Having said that, though, rocking it on 6 right now.
Yeah. Probably sweating bricks like.
You could do with some bricks though.
Yeah.
Like so now yeah.
Once again, yeah, 8 cards of nothing in my hand.
If it's green, right? So with 2 cards and orange, right? If I was you now and the dice were good, I would want to trade 4 sheep for a brick and get down to that 10 and cut off orange, because if you can get that brick port,
yeah. Do I do that? I don't think so. No.
Well, I mean, if the 7 gets rolled, yeah, they're gone anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
But that's what I'd be thinking now with the cards I had. Mm-hmm. That's what I'd be thinking now.
I think what I'm thinking is I would like to build along. It kind of it doesn't cut off orange. They'll still be able to build.
There you go.
But I would build along the 9 because I would have 2 settlements on the 9, one on the city on the 3, and be on the wheat 2 to 1.
Yeah, no, it is good. I mean, there's nothing they built, and orange only had 2 cards. That's all they needed, and they literally had a road. So that's unfortunate for you, but very lucky for orange. They kind of got themselves out of a hole there.
Yeah. I could be wrong, but I believe green is the only person that I've traded. Oh. Yeah, I think green.
Blue wants in on this action now.
Blue wants a little bit of action, but blue don't get it.
Oh, we're going that way.
We are?
You are?
I guess I am.
Oh, jeez. That's...
What is up with me in 12s? Why do I do this to myself?
Ballsy.
Settlement.
Alrighty. Oh.
Hindsight's 2020. That's
I mean, you are setting
remember.
yourself for the 9
to wrap around.
To wrap around, yeah. Personally, I would have gone the other way.
Yeah. Looking at it now, I would have gone the other way as well. Not up, but south, down to the 9. Like I said, the 9 wheat port.
Yeah, I would have gone between the 9 and 10, 9, because then you can carry on all the way to the 11
yes.
on the coast.
I won't lie. I don't think I'm thinking about longest road, like at all.
But I mean, even for future, you go around the 9, there's nowhere else you can go.
Very true, yeah.
Well, you could go around the top, but to continue your road, I mean, you've pretty much got the road. Yeah, you're in a good position to take longest road.
To take it, yeah. Is it a bit too early on to take it though? Don't you think?
Well, I'm
on 7 points, but the only other ones are 6. That person has longest road, and then a 4 and a 4.
Yeah, green could be on 6 too, but highly unlikely. But yeah, as in, yeah. I mean, look, you got the 9-12. You're laughing, but for future-proofing your road,
yeah,
giving you the most potential for later. But sure was. I predict you're going to win this anyway, so I don't think it matters.
The 5s are making a comeback.
Yeah,
which I won't appreciate. They were gone in the early game.
See, green is also very primed for the longest road.
Yeah, totally.
And blue, like,
That's
there's
what I
a
was
lot of
saying
potential
earlier,
here
yeah.
for road build and fighting.
A road off.
Oh. Oh. Not. Oh, we see. Well, they have to. Blues cut them off.
Yes.
Oh.
Green's
right.
like, I don't care about the longest road anymore. But
So
that's
then-
awesome. 5 settlements on the board. Any one of them can be upgraded to cities, and you know they've got another dev card in there. Have they played a knight? No, not yet. But you know, they're in a good spot.
Like an 11, 3 or 8, 2 wheat. I mean, you get a good roll. There's a city. Like
Insta-city,
it's
for
yeah.
sure. What do you do when you have a whole lot of nothing?
I think I would have
Dev
gone
cards.
for I would have gone for the wheat too. I think. God, yeah. With green, with orange getting the brick port, it's like, and when they're on the 2 brick, it's like, oh, what's the point? They're gaining the 10, I guess.
Yeah.
But they're
They're getting the 10, and they're also getting sheep. Orange doesn't have access to sheep. So...
Yeah. Very unlucky for orange to be a city. On an 8, they get 3 ore.
Mhm.
And that, when the robber isn't on the 8, there's been very little 8s.
It's
That's
true.
very unlucky.
Mm-hmm.
See, all of you, red, green, and blue, all of you on 4 roads. And the longest
Yeah.
road only being with 5.
Yeah.
That it's not.
Like, I think orange is probably a bit concerned about that longest road.
Yeah.
Um,
Like, it's not unheard of to just build 2 roads and take longest road. And
Absolutely.
then suddenly to rob it from 7 is.
Yeah. Plus, you know, blue could prime to steal that has 6 cards. Okay, didn't. Green definitely primed to steal that has 5 cards. You know, potentially could.
As green, like, yeah, to take it off the 8 ore is kind of harsh. Like, it's a great spot to put it on 2 cities and a
Listen.
settlement on it.
They can hop between the 8 and the 6 all they like.
But then again with orange, well, they're on the 3-1 port, so I mean an 8 with 3 ore is a game of the card of their choice. But it'd be unlucky for them, annoying for them to have so much ore and not enough wheat to do anything with. But then sure, they've no cards anyway.
Matching and then building one more and getting it on 7. That would be the plan. Then orange didn't even pick up there. Yeah, of course, from the 7-year-old. Right about now, very much regretting not being on that wee port.
I can't imagine there's going to be much trading now for the rest of the game. Well, especially with you. On 7.
No, with me, that would
And
be
they're all
very
looking at
true.
themselves on 4s, as in on the board. Green's 5 on the board, 6, 4 on the board with the longest road. Blue can go, yeah. I mean, the 10 wood port is good. Well, blue could do it. Yeah, it's not a huge amount. I mean, they could try go down to the 12, 11, 3-1 port.
Yeah, that was where I was looking at.
I mean, they're not the great numbers, except with the 6 and 4s both being sheep and good numbers, you'd imagine blue is a lot of sheep often.
Yeah.
So getting on the 3-1, well, they're on the sheep port anyway, so it makes no, like, yeah. Surprised we're not seeing more from blue.
Little bit, yeah.
Oh, they go.
Well, it's the only one they only had to build one road for.
True, and I think they're trying to shut down green too.
A little bit of vengeance, I can't blame them.
Because green, unless green goes down, they literally can't build anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
There's nowhere else for them to build out, so they got to build up.
Yeah, they're boxed in. There it is.
So they need 3 cities or some cities and victory points.
Yeah. So green is sitting on 7 on the board, potentially 8 in hand, though.
Yeah. Well, 5 on the board and longest road. and then
Sorry, I
a
was
potential
counting-
victory point. So
Counting longest road is on the board.
well, they're still on 8, but yeah, as in earn on the being like they're only earning from 5,
Yeah.
and they're all settlements too. So,
But that means they have the potential to upgrade. So yeah, but it does mean they're reliant on just two
yeah,
resources. Yeah.
because you're getting minimum. There's no, unless it's a 12 rolls, you're getting 2 cards every go, no matter what. Joining the dev card game.
Yeah. There's also the fact that knights are almost constantly on my numbers. You know. And I wasn't, unfortunately, the trades meant I wasn't getting enough to upgrade to another city. I think I probably could have traded to have gotten one more road down. That's just one step closer to a settlement. So
Yeah, no, you're better off.
Take a punt on a dev card. Plus, while we're here talking about, longest road and how so many people would have the potential for it, like largest army is still unspoken for. And game 3 was top 2 players had 2 victory points each, victory point cards each, and one on largest army and longest road. So that's probably rattling in the back of my head, being like, get some knights,
and get them out. Plus, hopefully for a couple of turns, you won't have the robber on you.
I mean, she hasn't left for a wee while, so there it is. But yeah, I would have liked 3 wood. That would have been cool.
You need that. You have blue coming down now between the 6 and 11.
Yes.
So blue's priming themselves now for longest road too. Although longest road on 8, like to get, what do they need to do? So they need 9 at least. 6, 7, 8. Oh no, blue can't do it unless they go around the 11.
Oh yeah, but then you go around the 11 and that's it.
And then they'll sacrifice, unless they go then around the 4. Sacrifice their road on the 8 coast to get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, 10, no, green's got it now.
It does look like that, yeah. Green, and they've gotten it by only really sacrificing the one road.
Because they can't build any more settlements, so now they're shoving roads everywhere,
throwing roads down wherever they can.
Where are we going? Yeah, I think I might have been putting. Yeah.
I'm looking at raw tax. Who has got the highest number? Green. What does green need to build? Cities. What does she need to build? Cities. Wheat or 8.
Yeah. Even though I think blue is the bigger threat. Because blue is earning from cities.
Yeah.
And they're both on 5 on the board, but blue's earning from cities, so blue's picking up more cards than green is. Even though green have longest road. And green is on the blue is on the sheepport.
But green is green is quite secure in their longest road.
Yeah.
Blue could steal it, but it's a long road for blue to steal it. So green was my choice there. There was not going to be a split.
Blue can only rob it by building a 11.
Yeah.
But if green builds one more road,
that's it.
They can't. They're
exactly. Green is at this point in the game. Green's the bigger threat, so they're getting robbed.
What are they? 1,
2.
Oh.
2 on turn tonight. Okay.
Nothing for
I really want that 6 moved.
Yeah.
I really want that moved.
See, that's a card of their choice for blue. I think blue has the potential to get to 10 quicker than green does, even though they don't have longest road.
I don't know about that. I really don't think so.
Because with the 6s and the 4s on the ports, as in green has to have an 11 rolled and an 8, because they're not picking up enough cards every turn to make a 3-to-1 trade to get 1 card. So if a 3 gets rolled, or a 10 or 9, they need 3 10s or 3 9s or 2 3s to be rolled to get a 1 card. Meanwhile, in those 4 same roles, blue's picking up huge cards.
I totally get that, but what is blue doing with them? You know?
Well, they're probably going to play another night now. If they play another night, as in 8 cards.
Bought another dev.
They probably have.
Bought another dev cards. They're punting at it for largest army, which absolutely fair enough, but I am 1,000,000% playing that the next turn.
Yeah.
So he's trying to, I imagine, get himself in a position to steal largest army, which means that he's not focusing on all the stuff that you just said.
Yeah.
Which means green is still the bigger threat. And that's why I keep lobbing the rubber on her. And there's one of those 11s that they needed. Did her avatar just smile?
I think they do all sort. Yeah, maybe.
Oh, I didn't know that they had such complex emotions. I've just
I'd
seen
be smiling too.
I've just seen the angry emojis
Yeah.
telling me to hurry up.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's sad.
Oh. That's not what we wanted so late. But I mean, but they're still on the port, so right now with your hand, I think I'd go 3 wood for a sheep buying of the dev card after playing the knight, and
After
hopefully,
playing the night, yeah.
hopefully then getting
A 4th one and keeping
blue. Will always
basically,
be one behind you.
yeah, depending on what blue picked up, you know, making him hopefully regret a few choices.
Oh,
I actually think, no, I know exactly what I do.
3 wood for a wheat and build a
Build
city.
a city, and then largest army.
There we go.
Finally.
Well done.
That was a long time.
A win.
A win. A win.
Nice.
A win. Game 4, singular. 1 win. And I won. Still making mistakes. Let's just transition so that I can get myself together and we'll talk about it. We'll do a post game. Wipe. One road led to victory so far out of 4.
1 road to victory. Well, a win's a win. We're laughing.
Yeah, no, I'll take what I can get at this point.
And it was a good
win.
And it was a good win. So what? You're on 10. Green was on 9, as we predicted. They had the
Yes.
victory point. Orange ending on 4. I mean,
well, you were chatting about Orange's road placement at the top of the game, and
I think that's what did them in at the beginning. Completely.
There are
like
some
that,
choices made.
That road between the 6 and the 4 did no favours. Then I have no idea why it got placed there.
Mm-hmm.
Considering also it was their second placement, and they had a guaranteed road on hand with the 9 and with the 6 and the 2.
Yeah.
So if they built a road up to the coast, second road on the 2, they could have got a third road and built on the game could have been immeasurably different.
Oh, totally. It absolutely
if they were
could have
able to
been,
spread out.
Yeah, they could have been more of a contender, as it were.
And building your 2 roads pointing at each other is just...
Yeah. A part of me is always like, with Catan Universe, when you're playing it in person and it's your go, like, I know when, we're playing as friends and stuff, and maybe not so much in competitions, but it is like, it's still my go. I've built a road and I've done nothing else.
Yeah.
I am moving this road, and generally if you have the house rules, or if everyone agrees, it's like, yeah, do whatever you want. It's still your road. Yeah, take it back. You do not have such luxuries. This is speaking for me, who hit next accidentally quite a lot in game 2.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been an error. It could have been, but... Yeah.
Or it could have been a silly mistake, which is what it sort of looked like. But yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that, a win is a win. But even watching it, I had deja vu to the feeling I had, and that it was a lucky roll at the end. I was like, oh, I can build another night and a city, and that's it. Because as you were saying, blue was primed to steal largest army. At least, in at least another round.
Yeah, they need, if you didn't have a third one in hand.
Oh yeah, boned.
Well, as in they ended with 3 cards, and none of them were a victory. Oh no, they
one
ended
was
on
a victory
6.
point.
Yeah.
One was a victory point.
So if one, the other 2 are not. Maybe the other one could have been a monopoly or something.
Could have been.
But frustrating for blue, more frustrating for Green just couldn't get off the mark. Like they were stuck at 9 for ages.
They were stuck. Yeah, I think Green played a good game at what was in front of them. You know, they did the best that they could. And, like, you know, second place on 9. Like you said to me, it's not that bad.
It's not that bad. I mean, points-wise and stuff, it's all good. Green, though. Green never got out.
No.
Green. I mean, sorry, no. Orange never got out. But no, that was good. That would probably G me up for the next game then. How are you feeling after this then?
Obviously happier, but I got off this game and immediately started trying to connect to get my 5th game.
Right.
And at this point, this is where I text you saying, I don't think I'm going to get these. I don't know if this is going to happen, man. I left it too late. I don't know. But it does happen, and you'll get to watch that final game next time, along with so many other games that are played by this guy.
So we have my games. In the meantime, you can check out Lynn's games, my games, and next week we'll have your game 5.
Yes, my official final game.
And we'll see how we get on
and
there.
There may be a bonus game.
Bonus rounds.
Where I'm desperately trying to claw up points and, you know, negate that first game where I came stone last.
Were you stone last?
Stone last.
God, yeah, maybe. Yeah, we'll see. But they'll be the games.
I forgot how terribly you played, yeah.
So, thanks so much for watching. Come back and watch the rest of the games. Like, subscribe, and if the feeling takes you, get us a coffee. Links in the description below.
Till next time.
Bye-bye.